Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys probably know, I haven't been posting anything recently. This is a video that I kind of agreed to do quite some time back, so I'm finally getting around to doing it. Yeah, this is the latest in the Can You Guess Which Is Real and Which Is Fake series. So let's get on with that. Okay, so can you guess which is real and which is fake? If any of you have seen the previous video, you probably already know which is real and which is fake. But for those of you who are new here, the real one is the white one and the fake one is the gray one. So in the last video, I did another Lady Dior mini fake versus real comparison. So this is actually the second one in the Lady Dior mini bag series. They didn't have white in this case. I think they ran out, so I took the gray instead. Comparison wise to the previous video's fake, I would say that this one over here is actually a lot better. The biggest improvement definitely is in the interior of the bag. The truth is, between these two, the real versus the fake, exterior wise in terms of the leather and interior wise in terms of the workmanship, they are actually on equal terms. Yeah, there isn't a lot of differences to point out, to be frank, which is amazing. But there is one area which I think perhaps all the Lady Dior fakes have not managed to fully replicate, because I also had the same issue in the previous Lady Dior fake by the other brand, but that one had a lot of other issues as well. For this current fake one, this is the only issue that I find. So if you look at the Lady Dior tag, as I mentioned previously, the real one is very, very tight. It's actually really hard to shift around. You can even kind of clip your twilly or whatever you call the handle protector underneath here, and it stays because it's really, really tight. Because it's so tight, it presses this part against the bag, which means that these alphabets don't tend to move so much. Okay, they still move, but not as badly. They don't really get out of order so often, so it says Dior instead of, I don't know, Doi. Either way, this is part of the real Lady Dior design. But for a lot of the fakes, including this one, the issue is that it's very loose, so it's not tightly held enough. Because yeah, it's just, yeah, and now you can see it. It's quite loose. Because it's loose over here, this one moves much more easily, and it doesn't press the clips against the bag. So because it doesn't press it against the bag, the alphabets kind of can get jumbled a lot more, as you can see here. Of course, if you kind of like just hit it lightly, it doesn't. So how big of a problem is this? I'm not very sure. It depends on you and your preference. Okay. Yeah. So how much an issue this is depends on you and your preference, and whether you intend to jangle the bag around like that. See the real one. It's still Dior. So this is the biggest issue that I find. In fact, this is the only issue that I find problematic with this bag. Otherwise, they have actually done a very, very, very good job. The handles are very, very nicely done. Unlike the previous fake, the sloping for this versus the real one is actually very, very similar. Material wise, you can't feel it, but I can, and it feels the same. It feels exactly the same, to be quite frank. The interior, the flap is really nicely done, perhaps even nicer than the real one. If you notice, the real one had some wrinkles. This one doesn't. And the interior is nicely lined, very neat. The logo is not slanted, unlike the previous fake, which I just find such a ridiculous mistake to make. Yeah. So overall, this is actually a pretty good Lady Dior fake. The only thing to take note of is the logo. If that bothers you, then I have not found a better fake. So you might have to really buy the real one. Yeah, but if this doesn't bother you, then actually go for it. I find this a pretty good fake. Oh yes, one other thing. The strap. If you guys notice, I did notice that the kind of the metal glued to the leather part isn't perfectly centered all the way. I think this is a really minor issue. It doesn't really bother me that much. If it really bothered you, you could...
This one I love. Like I said, I added the D-rings and it works great for my lifestyle. Next is my Tulip Pouch GM. This print is discontinued, but you can get it in monogrammic clips, the Damier Cobalt, and the Damier Graphite. I love the Macassar print. I hope they bring this one back, and I love that it has the beautiful silver hardware, and the interior is a washable lining with a beautiful plum lining inside. I like to use this for my makeup, so I don't do a lot of traveling, or not lately anyway, but I do go back home to visit my family. They live 4 hours away, so when I drive to visit them, I like to use this for my makeup, and it works great. Like I said, I love that it has a washable lining, so I can easily wipe it if I get it dirty, but this is a must-have in my collection. I love the Magastar print with like the black trim and the silver hardware. And last but not least is my desk agenda in monogram canvas. I use mine daily. I have my gratitude journal in here, and I love it because it's very easy for me to write on here. If you're thinking about getting an agenda and you want something that will be easy for you to write on, and you won't have to like worry about holding down, you know, one side like the regular agendas, then this is perfect. I use mine every day, like I said. So that's it for my most used SLGs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any of these items, or if you would like me to do a review or a more detailed video on any of these, please let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you again for watching. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye.
10 times out of 10, there's gonna be a receipt. Let's see what this receipt is for. Dry clean. Oh, there's like another one. Nails. I typically use this for when I don't want to bring a bag that day. I'll add a little chain so that you can wear it as a crossbody. This is my ride or die. It is kind of retired at the moment because I'm using my Hermes Constance wallet. I use this like every day. I want to say for like a year and a half, 2 years. Look how well it's kept up. Look at that. That's amazing. Who's calling me? I love sourcing this as well because I feel like you could just attach it to your keys, put your cards in here. You can actually like jam pack it. I put around 6 cards and cash and Lactaid, so it fits a good amount. I also like to hang it on one of my Louis Vuitton bags. I actually hang it on all of my Louis Vuitton bags. I hang it on this guy, hung it on this before. I've also hung it on my sac plat. My final Louis Vuitton, and then we'll move on to Gucci, is this guy. Larger version, I guess, of the key pouch. Actually, it's not even a key pouch. The main way that I use her is as a wallet. Ooh, money, $2. Because these guys are pretty much like the same size. Whenever I pull this, it's for when I need to put like a lot inside. Typically when I'm traveling, I use this guy. Technically, she is a belt bag, and I probably would loop just like any little belts on this and then wear her like that. I haven't done that before, but I like that it has that option. Okay, next we're gonna move to Gucci, my absolute favorite Gucci that I own. It is a Gucci Jackie. What I think makes her so unique is this beautiful gold paper link chain. I love that it has the little engraving on the paper clip chain. I love that it's gold hardware, that it's monogram, that it has a tan accent, because then I could get away with using her literally for any of my outfits. Stuck around in my closet, and I love her to death. She is a little bit banged up. I should take her to Cobbler Concierge to get her fixed up. Oh, by the way, Cobbler Concierge, you can take any of your bags in there that have been a little bit more loved, and then they will fix it up for you. If you mention Fashionica, then they'll give you a 10% discount off of any service. I would probably take this to him. I just haven't had the time to bring my own bags to him because he's working on the bags that I drop. The next Gucci in my collection is this beautiful fuchsia pink satin Bardot. I have worn her like all out with an all fuchsia outfit, like fuchsia top, fuchsia pants. It was the exact same color, so the outfit was such a vibe. The only thing is I don't pull for her too often, mainly because I am a typical neutral and black girly. I don't have too much color in my closet, so this is an exception. Moving on to the final bag of the video, it is this beautiful Gucci hobo. She is all leather, gold hardware. I love this little hook clip detail as well. There's no reason for this zipper to be humongous, but that's what I love about her. She's so different. This gorgeous butter color. I'm bringing the color down so you can see the color, because this is what drew me to the bag. This reminded me of a croissant, like literally the color and the shape, and croissants are delicious. I don't know if that justifies keeping a designer bag for myself, but it reminded me so much of a croissant, and that's why I decided to keep her. Next up, I'm gonna be doing my Dior and Prada collection, and I'm pretty excited about that video. Make sure to subscribe if you wanna see that video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.